Hello and welcome back to the next episode in our Kingdom Come Deliverance campaign, playing as Henry of Skalitz. It's a brand new day here at the Rattay Mill, and we've woken up bright and early, just before 7 a.m, having had a full night of rest, and we're now ready to make a start on the day's activities. Now, I had planned to spend some time this morning with Theresa, the mill wench, though I'm not sure how I feel about calling her that, but pursuant to the potential courtship which might be brewing between us, I was hoping to speak to her, and evidently I need to do that before noon. But it seems that she is still fast asleep. Obviously 7 in the morning is far too early for her. I think she probably likes to sleep until 8:30 or 9. And you know what? More power to her. But that does leave us with a little bit of time before she's going to be up and ready for us to go and speak with her. So I'm thinking that we can probably take care of some other business. As long as we make our way back to the mill before noon, we should be fine and be able to speak to her. So I'm thinking instead of spending time with her first thing in the morning, why don't we do a little bit of hunting? We'll go and get some roe deer meat for Alex and then go and hand it in to him in town. And then by the time we're finished with that, it should be maybe 11 a.m, 10 a.m. We'll have to see how quickly we can get that done. But then we can return to the mill and speak to Theresa, and she will surely be up by then. So I think that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and put our objective on to Beggar's Feast. And yeah, we'll get going. Now, we won't wear our nice laundered clothing to go hunting, other than the tight blue hose, which I guess we don't even have to wear that, I suppose. But we should wear our leather jerkin and our hunter's gloves. And you know what? Maybe let's wear the olive hose instead of the tight blue hose. This will be our hunting outfit. And beyond that, I think we're pretty much all set. So let's go ahead and... Oh, one thing that I should get from the chest. We may as well start using the hunting bow that we won from Lord Capon in a wager. We meet both the strength and agility requirement, and it's quite a bit more powerful than the villager's dogwood bow that we're using at the moment. So let's go ahead and take that. And with respect to the playing dice, or dice I should say, I had a dream last night where God was playing Farkle with the devil. And, we were trapped inside one of the large dice that that were being used in the game. But we could see out and we could see the other dice that were being used, and in my dream, God was using the lucky playing die and the shrinking playing die, whereas the devil was using the unpopular die and the die of misfortune. So I think I'll leave those two in the chest, but I'll hang on to the other ones. Let's just make sure they're not stolen. Yes, they're no longer stolen, which is great. So we can go ahead and use those, and we can use the hunting bow here. We'll put the villager's dogwood bow back onto our horse, and eventually we'll sell it, I suppose. But alright, let's go ahead and strike out and make our way over to the roe deer hunting spot. So I guess if we just ride all the way around, we should get there in no time at all. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll eat something from this pot. I don't think we need to wash in the trough. Oh, a little bit. I guess our hunting gloves are maybe slightly dirty. I don't know. Or maybe it's the olive hose that's dirty. In any event, let's strike out towards the roe deer hunting spot. And Mutt, I suppose you can come with us. Let's just make sure you're going to tag along. So we've got quite a bit of time. I'm sure we'll be able to bag 1 or 2 deer and make our way to town to give the meat to Alex and presumably sell the rest to one of the innkeepers. And then we can head back to the mill and speak to Theresa, the mill wench. Again, not sure how I feel about calling her that, but that is her formal title, I guess. I don't know. Not quite. Alright. Making decent progress. I think we're almost halfway there. Thereabouts. And I wonder if this is the last bit of hunting that Alex will ask us to do for him. I mean, we've given quite a bit of meat over to him now. I thought I saw someone sitting there, but it was just the branch looked funny in the shadows. All right.
Yeah.
We'll go around this fellow's homestead. And we'll cross the bridge here.
Yeah.
So, the hunting spot should be up on the left here. It should be right here, but we might have to go into the forest to find some roe deer. But let's just park up here for now. And oh, here we go. There's a few already. So, let's see if I can bag one of them. I think I hit that one. Didn't seem to react. Oh, that one was a complete miss. I think that might have been a miss as well. This bow is quite powerful. I don't need to aim as high. Oh, where's he run off now? You know what, let's try shoot. You know what, maybe you wait here, because I think you're scaring them a bit.
Wait here for me. Stay.
Yeah, you just wait there, because every time you move closer to them, they kind of get spooked a bit and move away. That was a miss. At this rate, I'm going to run out of arrows. Maybe I should use the weaker bow. Mutt, please. Please, Mutt. Okay, I can't see them. Maybe I should chase one of them deeper into the forest a bit, just so I get a clearer line of sight. I'm pretty sure I got 1 or 2 arrows into one of them. I don't know where he's run off to now. Okay. Let's follow these two. Okay, that was surely a hit. Should have loosed that arrow earlier. You know what it is? I'm too close to them. That's why they keep running around and moving away. They're getting spooked, but they're not able to get far enough away. There we go. There we go. Okay, finally fell one. Let's see if I can fell the second one here. I think that was a miss. Let's just move back a bit. There we go. Okay. Maybe it wasn't a miss. Maybe it was a hit. Let's see how many arrows. Okay, it was a miss. There we go. 50 roe deer meat. 51 from his friend. I mean, there's no hope of us finding the arrows that we've lost. Took me 8 arrows to get 2 deer. Oh, hang on, maybe we can get this one over here. I need those rabbits to stop running in this direction though, because they're gonna spook him. Let's just wait for him to stop. Nice. think I'm getting the hang of this bow. It's because it's a lot more powerful. It shoots way flatter than the dogwood bow. Let's put some of this meat onto our horse as much as we can. Okay, so I think we can hunt one more. If we can find one. I guess all of my other arrows missed, because it looks like we can kill them in one shot with this bow. But we actually have to land the shot to do it, which was the difficulty I was having before. So I'll have to buy some more hunting arrows to replenish my stock. There's one. Nice. No one's around, right? Yeah, okay, cool. No game master anywhere. Cool. Okay. So we hunted successfully. I think we got 4 of them. I saw Mutt lying down there and I thought, oh no, did I shoot him by mistake with a stray arrow? But no, we're all good. So, our hunting complete in quite good time. Almost 9 in the morning. Let's quickly head back to town. I guess the fastest way is to go back the way we came. And we'll go and give some of this deer meat to Alex, and the rest we should cook. In fact, if we find a cooking pot on the way back, or a campfire, we'll go ahead and cook a lot of it up now. Making sure that we leave enough on in our horses' saddlebags to give to Alex, of course. They probably have a campfire there, but I don't know if I want to cook up a bunch of poached meat in front of strangers whom I don't trust. So maybe let's find one of the other campfires around the place. Okay, reached a new level in horsemanship. Excellent. We'll have to go this way. Might be a campfire here. Yes, there is. Excellent. So, let's go ahead and what we'll do is we'll take... sorry, I want to take from my horse. And I want to leave 40, so we'll take 64. It is 40, right? That's how much he wants? Yep. So let's go ahead and cook all of this up. I like to do it in batches, evidently. Last one. Excellent. Alright. And Mutt, here's some breakfast for you.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
There you go. Enjoy some cooked roe. And in fact, we can eat some as well. The spoils of our hunt. And actually, 91, we can have a bit from this pot as well. A bit of stew to go with it, to wash it down. Excellent. Alright, let's head back into town. And in fact, we can unequip. You know, unequip all of that. We don't need to have our weapons equipped in town. Now that's the... I think that's the old lady we have to steal some money from. So, I'll have to do that at some point. I might be able to do that on the way back. While she's out of town on her own fetching water, that would be a good time. But alright, let's find Alex. He's over there. Near the butcher, evidently. Or behind the butcher. Where is he? Yeah, he's behind. Okay. That's alright. Well, let's park up here. Make sure I grab the rest of the meat from our horse. And we'll just pass through here and go give it over to him. We'll wash ourselves in this trough as well. He should be... Yeah, he's over there. I don't like the fact that there's guards wandering about, but anyway.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, Alex.
I've got that game meat for you. Great. Let's have a look at it.
There you go. 40 roe deer meat.
Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies for this. I've got another order for you. The butcher was boasting in the tavern how he makes the best boar meat and the wild mushroom sauce, and the locals want him to prove it.
So I'm to bag a wild boar.
Yes. And while you're in the woods, you could pick a few mushrooms, too.
Next thing, he'll want me to cook it too.
Alright, so we have to bring him some boar meat now. I noticed we gained reputation, but we also lost reputation. I think we gained reputation with the... Yes, I think we gained it with the citizens and refugees and lost it with the soldiers. On account of the fact that we're breaking the law by poaching, I guess. But anyway, that's fine. So he now wants us to get him some boar meat and some lepiotas. And we actually fortunately know where to find some boar. There's a hunting spot not that far off from town. And I'm sure we'll find some lepiotas in that area, but if we really can't, I know there's plenty down near that river and cave over here, so we could always go back there if absolutely necessary. And at some point I would like to explore this path into the forest, and indeed this area here, but let's leave that for later. First priority, let's sell all of the roe deer meat that we're carrying. And because we cooked it, it's not flagged as stolen, but it is going to deteriorate. So we may as well try and get rid of it. And if we stock up the taverns in town, I'm sure the townsfolk will be most pleased with our efforts. So let's do that. We'll stop off at this tavern first. Speak to the innkeeper. See how much of this we can sell.
God be with you.
And with you, Goodman. Let's talk trade. Silence is golden and other myths. I'll have to come and buy that from you at some point. But for now, I have tons of deer meat. And it looks like you're happy to buy all of it. So I'm going to put your neighbor out of business, because everyone's going to be coming to you for the deer meat. That's how succulent this venison is. And it's worth more than 384.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, so.
It is funny how no one questions like how you've managed to obtain 160 pieces of deer meat. Go 465.
Is this enough?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
Let's see what he says. 420. Blaze it. Let's go 430.
Aye, that would do it.
I'm happy with that. There we go. Successful bit of poaching. We have also made quite a bit of coin from that. We're back up to 2.1k. I wonder, what's the time? We have time, but maybe let's go back to Theresa. I'm thinking we should visit the cobbler and see what else we can get in terms of footwear. But let's go visit Theresa first. And actually, while we're on our way back, let's see where this woman is. It looks like she's coming back into town. So it might not be the best time to try and pick her pockets. Probably the best time to do is when she's leaving town, because then she'll be away from the guards, etc. So we'll just keep an eye on her movements. I'm sure she'll be in and out of town, collecting water and that sort of thing. Let's go back to the Rattay Mill and speak to Theresa, see how she's getting on. It's been some time since we spoke to her. Let's park up here. Mutt, you can wait here as well, I think.
Wait here for me. Stay.
Good lad. Alright. Let's go speak to Theresa, and let's put on our handsome Henry outfit. There we go, looking very dapper Henry, very clean as well. And let's actually, while I'm here, let's move... Oh, not the tailor's kit, sorry, the cobbler's kit is what I meant to move. I need to sell those deer hides as well, actually, I forgot about that. Let's keep our shoes in good nick. And let's go speak to the fair maiden.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to do with me? Alright, how have you been, Theresa?
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. And where would you care to go?
The tavern could be fun, but it's a bit early. Gallows Hill is a bit morose, I think, and macabre. Maybe a stroll along the river.
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
I guess we'll follow her. Should try and walk next to her. If we walk single file, it's more of a march than a walk, I guess.
That was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out.
My pleasure, Theresa.
I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly, though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
Oh, Henry.
It's disgusting.
You're a simple fella.
I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle.
Oh, having a little
Last
race.
one is a slimy slug.
Well, I don't want to be a slimy slug. What could be worse than being a slimy slug? Eat dust, Theresa. I guess we shouldn't run too far ahead. That wouldn't be very sporting, I suppose. Oh, you're almost catching me, Theresa. Not bad. You're like the Terminator. Relentless. To be fair, she's wearing a dress. It must be a little bit harder to run in a dress and slippers than the boots that I'm wearing and the pants. She's doing alright though. But I think we will win.
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal.
There's a nice little spot. Next to the river here. How good. I'll sit down.
And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
Oh, it's the lap of luxury.
Oh, it's endless luxury, money, banquets, games stuffed with other games.
A chicken stuffed with a frog.
Yeah, and that's nothing compared to a frog stuffed with a chicken.
A goat stuffed.
With a pig? Now then.
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
Oh, the only one here whose head is all messed up is me. Using our new speech skills, which we just leveled up.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me. How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk that way?
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
You scoundrel. But you certainly know how to make a girl feel special. You may continue. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip. Thank you for coming with me. Please come and see me again.
I certainly will, Theresa. That was a nice little walk in the mid-morning. Don't suppose you want to make plans to do something again?
Fancy doing something again?
I'd love to, Henry, but not just now. Come and see me in a couple of days. You've
Okay.
got to let a girl catch her breath now and then.
Well, you know, Henry's a wheeler and dealer, Theresa. You can't put the brakes on the Henry train. But okay, we'll come and see her in a couple of days. I mean, I didn't mean literally do something right now. I did only mean, you know, make plans to do something in the future. But anyway, that's all right. I guess you should never text on the night of the first date, I suppose.
Don't you want to know?
No wages for me, Miller Peshek. I'm trying to date your niece. Anyway, so, what next? Well, that one's dealt with for a while. We could try and steal this money from her, but she's back in town. We do need to get these documents from the Rat House. And that might be good to do in the day, or maybe it's better to do it at night. I'm not too sure. And Alex still wants us to get him some boar meat and some lepiotas, so maybe we could finish that off today, given that we know where to go to find them. So yeah, I think let's do a bit more hunting. Now, hunting boar with only arrows, you know, it doesn't seem the wisest idea. Capon tried it, didn't work out too well for him. He ended up getting caught by cumans. But I'm sure it will go better for us, right? Surely? We'll give it a try anyway, and see what comes of it. So let's go ahead and take all of that off. We'll put on our hunting gear again. And we'll make our way, and we probably should equip our sword just in case we come across any ruffians as we're exploring the woods. But we'll make our way down to that boar hunting spot. And Mutt, you can come with us now, and we'll just make sure that we're able to at least bag one boar. And we need to find some lepiota as well, so I'll keep an eye out for the mushrooms. I'm sure we'll find plenty of them in the forest. 5 isn't very many, so I'm sure that won't be a problem. Now the real issue is going to be remembering exactly where that path was. From memory, there were little twigs that showed the way, and I think it was before the real curve in the bend there. Might have even been... it was a bit further down. I'll just ride a little slowly. It was past this scarecrow thing. I don't know what that is. Somewhere up on the right here. I think it was here. Yes. Thankfully, the poachers like to leave markers to their hunting spots, it seems. So let's just ride into the forest slightly. And then we'll park up our horse somewhere flat. The only flat spot is the boar hunting spot. Let's just park pebbles off over here, maybe. And we'll leave.
If I want to leave the province, I'll have to get permission from Sir Radzik.
No, I don't want to leave the province.
Heel.
Where's Mutt gone, though? There you are. You can just wait here as well.
Wait here for me. Stay.
No need to look so confused, Mutt. Just want you to wait there. But alright, let's see if we can find some boar. I think I even see one. Or two. There we go, here's one. Oh. I want to get a side angle. He's shuffling forward to move out of my way. Shot him in the butt. He hasn't seemed to have minded that so much. That was a complete miss. Oh, only 2 arrows. And we took down the mighty boar. Not bad. 134 boar meat. And some boar hide to boot. And that has really filled up our inventory space. As it weighs 0.8, so it's pretty heavy. So I don't think we'll actually be able to hunt more than one. Yeah, our horse's inventory is getting pretty full. We can probably put like less than 10. Wow, okay. Oops. What did I... Okay. That's as good as we can do. So we are slightly over encumbered, but not enough that we can't move around at reasonable speed or mount our horse. Now, unfortunately, I don't see any Lepiota anywhere. I see a bunch of Boletus edulis, but not Lepiota, so... I don't know, let's just ride around a bit. See if we can find some. And there is another boar over there. We did also level up our hunting, didn't we? But I don't think we got a perk point out of it, no. Level 7. Well, let's just see. I'm sure there will be mushrooms, but they'll be in the darker areas of the forest, right? Like where it's dark and dank and damp, covered by the canopy. So let's just ride around a bit. And I guess worst comes to worst, we could always buy some. But I don't think there's any need for that. I'm sure we can... Ooh, what's this? What's going on here? It's an interesting sight. Looks like an abandoned, an overgrown ruin. And a chest. Oh, with a bunch of stuff in it. Silver ring, Lazarus potion, groschen, decorated silver goblet, and then some potions here. The Amour potion. Other people will look up to you. Your charisma is increased by 5 for 10 minutes. I'll take all of that. Why not? Thank you for your donation to the Henry Fund. Is there anything else around here? We've got some nettle. Some herb Paris. Nettle, nettle, and more nettle. It's really testing my mettle, this nettle. Grind it up and boil it in a kettle. You'll have a nice tea, a tea of nettle. And that'll really put hairs on your chest. Or it'll kill you. I don't know. I'm not sure if nettle is edible. Or poisonous. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Let's find some mushrooms, please. Probably would be good if I could sprint. And let's not fall off the cliff edge as well. Looks like there might be a path here. Yes. There is a path here. Let's follow this path. This probably goes to the overgrown ruins that we were just at. Yeah, it looks like it does. Leads straight there. We definitely couldn't get inside there, could we? Yeah, okay. And ooh, is there anything? Ooh, there's a well. Wellity, wellity, wellity. Hadn't noticed that. Probably a good thing we came back. There might be mushrooms at the... Oh no. I was going to say there might be mushrooms at the bottom of the well. It looks like there's just a dead body. Or, well, a skeleton now. But let's go have a look anyway. There could be something valuable as long as we don't drown. Oh, there's literally nothing valuable down here. There is only the skeleton. Okay. Up we go. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sure that water wasn't very clean as well. Okay. Let's follow the path this way. Now, the keen-eyed amongst you have probably spot plenty of Lepiota, which I have just missed. Oh, there might be some here. No. I see more Boletus edulis. I don't see any Lepiota. It's the big, wide, flat mushroom that we can eat. Gives us 2 nourishment. And usually, you stumble across it pretty frequently. But it seems just when you want it, and when you've got deer meat in your bags, you can't find it. What's going on here? There's a fellow over there. Now I'm a little concerned by this. That looks like he might be a bandit. So I think maybe let's pop on our armor. We can probably put the rest of the boar meat on our horse. Let's just see what happens.
I know you! I remember that ugly mug! What a piece of luck! Now I can knock your teeth in!
You want to kill me? You remember me, huh? I don't think this is going to work out for you. Yep. Died in one fell swoop. Stupid fellow. What does he have on him? Some beer, some wine. I'll take all of that. Some spirits. Red hose. Long linen shirt and a linen hood. Well, I'll take all of that too, no point. no point at going to waste on him. I don't think we even needed to put all of our armor on, but I wasn't sure if he had friends. That was probably one of the worst ambushes I've ever seen. But let's put our hunting outfit back on. Alright, back to our search for mushrooms. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, they are mushrooms. It's the fly agaric mushrooms, which is the exact type of mushroom we don't need. I'm pretty sure I've been here before. I'm quite certain I've been here before. Let's go this way. It's just a wayfarer. Ah, here we go. Yes, plenty of lepiota. Lepiota galore. Thank the Lord. Praise Jesus Christ. I'll grab a bunch more. Alright, that's probably enough. How much do we have? 8. We'll grab a few more. Just in case. 10. Perfect. We have double, just in case he needs more for his mushroom stew. Alright, I think we're good to head back to town then. We've got our boar meat. We've got our mushrooms. And we found that fellow who evidently had a grudge against us. I didn't even recognize him. Maybe we, I don't know, beat him at dice or something, or... He claimed that he recognized our ugly mug anywhere, but... who he is anyone's guess. Just a ruffian. Anyway, let's go back to... Oh, she's down here now. But is she on the way out or the way in? If she's on the way out, that presents an opportunity, although I'd rather not try and rob her while our inventory's full. No, she's on the way back in. Okay. She is quite far away from all the guards, though, but again, our bags are pretty full. Now, let's cook up a lot of this boar meat, but not too much. All of it except 25 units. So that'll be... Oh, that's too much. My mistake. One more. It's late. Alright, so we'll cook up 109 units. That'll leave 25 on our horse, which is all we need for Alex. We've got the lepiota. So let's go ahead and cook up the boar meat. It seems to have held its condition quite well, actually. Because even the stuff on our horse is still at 100 condition. So not bad. It's also dropped some weight. From 0.8 to 0.7 when it's cooked. I guess because we cooked the moisture out of it. Now, Alex is same spot behind the butcher. So let's go visit him. I'll just stop my horse here and run through. Let's make sure we get the boar meat there. Now let's see how much our reputation drops with the soldiers. It's at 41, and the citizens went down from 100 for some reason, but whatever. We're at 95 and 100, 41 with the soldiers. So let's see. And of course we're overloaded. There he is. Hello, Alex.
Good health to you.
And to you, Goodman.
I've got that game meat for you.
Great. Let's have a look at it.
There you go. Have 21 and 4 pieces of boar meat, and you can have 5 mushrooms.
Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies for this. I've got another order for you. The merchant Hagen has a family wedding, and he wants to serve wild boar cooked in wine.
I'm sure he can get his own wine.
Of course, just the boar.
All right, I'll bring it.
More boar. I just hunted some boar. Alright. I'll do it, but this is the last time. We'll have to go and get rid of all of this boar meat at the taverns. I shouldn't have cooked it all up. I would have had plenty to give him. We'll sell it at the northernmost tavern this time, because I think he'll have more money. And let's stop at the cobbler on the way. Knocked my head into that sign. On the way out, we'll stop at the cobbler briefly. Is this the innkeeper? Yes.
I'm glad to see you.
I bet you are. I've got some lovely meat, which I left in my horse's inventory. Now I have some lovely meat. And some mushrooms.
Good luck then.
And you've got Tavern Life, a skill book on drinking and alcoholism. Very good. Okay, let's sell you the boar meat. Yeah, I can't eat any because I'll be way too full. How much can I sell you actually? Yeah, I can sell you all of it, I think. And yeah, you can take the mushrooms as well. And you know what? Take the spirits, the wine, the beer, the cheap wine, fine wine. I don't need any of that. Alright. That's all fine. Let's haggle with him a bit.
Let's have a word about the price.
Probably should have sold a bit less
Alright,
and
so
haggled a bit more, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just see if we can
We
get
agreed?
410.
That's better. Drop it a bit more, and we'll call it a deal.
Yeah? Alright. 390?
Aye, that'd do it.
Yep, okay, fine. Leaves him with 20 groschen. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll put that on our horse. Let's leave all of that on our horse as well. I'll have to sell that stuff at some point. And we will head back to the woods. Oh, after visiting the cobbler. So I need to spend some of this money. Got too much money now, 2.7k. That's I'm way too cashed up after all this poaching. So let's get rid of some of it.
God be with you.
And with you, Goodman. Let's talk trade.
See you later.
See what you have that might be of interest to me. I've got the noble's shoes already. What I would like though is something sneaky for stealthing. Now you've got these silent shoes, 17, 15 and 0. And the quiet dark shoes are even better, 14, 12 and 0. Is there anything better than that? Okay, nothing better that's cheaper. Anything better that's more expensive. These are actually less visible and conspicuous, but they're much noisier. Noble's dark shoes and then nobleman's boots. Those are pretty expensive. Pilgrim shoes. Probably not better than what I'm wearing. Fashionable slippers or the leather boots. And what am I wearing again? I'm wearing the noble shoes, aren't I? 10, 10, 28, 12, 75. Okay, so I'll have more durability and charisma from the leather boots. Could also get the dark riding boots. Or just the regular riding boots. They look massive though. Let's buy these quiet dark shoes. They'll be quite helpful with our sneaking, I think. So I'm happy to pay for that. I will haggle with you though.
Let's talk about the price.
You know Henry. Can't resist
Alright,
a good
so?
haggle. Let's see if we can get them for
Are we agreed?
under 300
It'll
probably.
take more than that to persuade me.
I'll go for 300.
See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
300's fine.
What'll it be?
There'll be quite a lot. This is enough.
Thanks very much. And I hope you'll honour me with another visit.
Buying some shoes for himself, I guess. He wants multiple pairs by the sounds of it. Okay. How are we doing for time? Not bad. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the woods and catch us another boar. And I guess we'll have to sell the meat at the tavern on the far side of Rattay. And we can probably sell some at the first tavern in town as well. But the second tavern only has 20 groschen left. Oh yes, and let's see if this rich lady, where is she? She's back in the middle of town.
Yeah.
We're like 2 ships passing in the night, unfortunately. But that's okay. So let's head back. To the boar hunting spot. And we'll cook. Now, how much meat does he need actually? I should check that before I go. And only 25. Only 25, so that's not much at all. Now, I think it was down this way somewhere. Somewhere here, yep. There we are. So far we've been quite lucky to not run into any game masters or hunt masters or huntsmen, whatever they're called. Oh yeah,
To heel, mutt.
I forgot I left you here. You can come over here though. Alright, let's have... I'm gonna get you to wait here though. I meant you can come near the horse.
Wait here for me.
Stay.
We're meeting him at eye level. To assert our authority. Alright, let's bag us another boar. I think there's one there. Yes, indeed there is. Let's get a good shot on him. That was, I think, a hit. There we go. Downed another boar. Easy as that. And let's put some of the meat on our saddlebags. In our saddlebags, rather. As much as we can. Oh no. Which is not very much. As long as it gets under half and we can mount up, yes, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's head back to town. Go down here. Ride roughshod over the, oh, there's a fish trap here. Is that so? I don't think I've ever crossed this little bridge before. But so there is a fish trap right here with 2 trout. May as well take it. Not every day you come across free fish, unless you're Henry, and it's a bit more common than it is for most folk. Actually, there's a camp here as well. I don't think anyone actually occupies these camps. Or maybe the Skalitz refugees come here to sleep, but it looks like they've got also camps just in front of Kirkstein. But anyway, alright, let's make sure I leave 25 boar meat on our horse. And the rest of it, I'm going to cook up. Even though there is the risk that I'll have to go and hunt more. We'll cook the trout as well. You know what, Mutt? I don't think I gave you any boar meat, so you can have
Look
some.
what I've got for you. You'll love this.
There you go, have a nice chunk of cooked boar meat. I think I gave him the venison, but not the boar meat, so you can have a bit this time. Alright. Let's head back to town. Where is that lady? Ooh, she is on her way out, so maybe now is a good opportunity. Let's move our stealthy gear. $29.26 0 noise, that's not bad. Looks like Wolfram Pruder is guarding her. Let's just leave our horse here. See if I can put some more of the cooked boar meat onto our horse. Actually, put quite a bit more than that. Maybe not as much as I thought. That'll do, that's close enough. Mutt, you can wait here.
Wait here for me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Stay.
Just stay put. And let's take off our armor and weapons. And let's also drop a save, because who knows how this is going to go. We're not the best pickpocket. I don't think she's seen us. Let's pretend we're following Wolfram Pruder. And then make a little turn. She's all on her own. We could just knock her out. But let's see if we can pick her pocket fair-like. There we go, we're looking for the groschen. We found the groschen. That's all we need, really. So let's back up. She might have other stuff in her inventory, but it's probably just food. So that was successful. Now we're going into town, so let's take all of this off. Get our regular outfit back on. Now we look respectable. No one will question us as we ride into town. Saddlebags bursting with the smell of cooked boar meat. And we should speak to that vagabond fellow, I suppose. Where is he? That's him here. I don't want to speak to him while he's right next to a guard. Alright. It should be okay. Okay.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Here's your groschen.
Here's your groschen.
Good.
Keep half for your effort. Interested in another job?
Yeah, sure. You mentioned another job.
You mentioned another job. I'm all ears.
Aye. There's a good widow living in squalor with us in the camp. She sold the last memento she had of her sainted mother to a moneylender so she could feed her young ones. And now she's so torn with regret, she can't sleep nights.
You want me to get this memento back?
Just so. I'd do it myself, only I can't show my face on the town square without the catchpoles kicking my arse. Steal her ring back from that usurer, Wolf from Bruda. You can pick your own reward while you're at it. He's so rich it ain't decent.
Yeah, alright. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Good boy.
Now we have to steal Wolfram Pruder's silver ring. Well, he also leaves town on occasion, so that should be reasonably simple, hopefully. So let's go back to Alex, who's again in the same spot. Make sure I take the uncooked boar meat of our horse there. There you
I've
go.
got that meat for you here.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies for this. I think we'd better quit while we're ahead. The master huntsman has got wind that something's up, and the burghers are getting nervous. But you helped us a lot, Henry. Thank you.
You're welcome. Come and see me if you ever need anything else.
I will.
See you later.
Yeah, very happy to help the Skalitz folk, but I agree, probably is best to quit while we're ahead. Alright, I'll leave you to your begging, I guess. Let's go get rid of the rest of this boar meat at one of the taverns.
Yeah.
And then we'll go and find our friend Wolfram Pruder, I suppose.
I'm honored that you should come to me. Good luck then.
I've got some good news for you. Hopefully you can afford it. I should get the rest of it off my horse though, shouldn't I? Or is that it? No, there is more. Perfect. So, I'm willing to sell you some fish and a bunch of boar meat, but not all of it, because I don't think you can afford all of it.
Let's talk about the price.
And you've got to meet me halfway on the price, I think. Alright, let's say 240.
What do you say to this?
That's too much.
$220 is fine.
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
220 is acceptable. And we can sell the rest at the tavern just outside of town.
God bless you, good wife.
Actually, before we do that, maybe we should go and speak to this, the huntmaster here. It's been on my list to do for some time now. Huntsman Berthold. Alright.
Good day to you.
And to you, Goodman. Let's talk trade. So you sell some antlers, the joy of gutting, a skill book on hunting, can only be read after achieving level 5, and a treasure map, number 17, map leading to treasure. Interesting. And some hunter's gloves and van braces, and then a bunch of bows and arrows. The ash hunting bow. A bow with enough power to comfortably take down any game animal, and if it will fell a 200-pound stag, a lightly armored enemy doesn't stand much chance against it. I think we now meet the minimum strength and agility requirement for that. 57 power, which I think is the same as Capon's bow. It's slightly more, but not really worth paying for it, to be honest. The ash longbow is the the longbow, not the ash longbow, but the longbow in general is the best and deadliest medieval weapon that bowmakers could come up with. Sorry, deadliest weapon that medieval bowmakers could come up with. But not just anyone is able to handle one. Most of all, it needs a strong, steady arm. I think we'd probably suck with this at the moment, given that we don't have enough strength and agility, and our bow skill isn't that great either. The dogwood hunting bow. A bow with enough power to comfortably take down any game animal, yada yada. So this one's a bit better than the ash hunting bow. Just requires more strength and agility. The elm longbow, even better than the ash... Oh no, not better than the ash longbow, sorry. Slightly worse, in fact. The hazel hunting bow. Again, better than the dogwood bow by a few points. And then we've got the ash bows, the yew hunting bow, which sensibly is better than the hazel one. That makes sense. I mean, yew was what they made longbows out of. So, I mean, that's the gold standard. The British made longbows out of yew anyway. Alright, not bad. While we're here, let's replace the hunting arrows that we lost. Grab 9 more. And you know what, we'll buy that map as well. And let's buy the book. Can't use it right now, but we will use it eventually when we learn how to read. Let's haggle with him for that.
Let's talk about the price.
Alright, so.
So I think you can do that for 290.
What about this?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
Well, I can't even read, and you're trying to sell me a book? 325.
Aye.
Final
For
offer.
that amount, I can be persuaded.
Alright. Now I noticed, Huntsman Berthold, that you also can train me in hunting.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
Not for poaching, of course, but just for, you know, academic interest.
I'd like to practice the basics.
Alright, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Say 47.
Agree?
You won't convince me with that.
Alright. What will I convince you with? Let's go 53.
Agreed. Now listen up.
There, we reached a new level in hunting. We gained a perk point. Thank you for that. What do we have? So we can now unlock Huntsman or Wild at Heart. Wild animals will be less skittish when you're close. And Huntsman, you cause wild animals more damage. We already do quite a bit of damage. I mean, we 2-shot the boars, 1-shot the roe deer, 2 or 3-shot the red deer, but that was with the dogwood bow, not Capon's hunting bow. I think probably let's get the ability to remove tusks from some animals, and then next we'll get Butcher. Yeah, let's go with that. That's fine. Okay. What else can you train me in?
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
In hunting a bit more? Maybe something slightly advanced?
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Alright, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
What about 140?
What do you say to this?
You won't convince me with that.
Alright. 160.
Agreed. Now listen up. May the Lord...
Okay, so that improved our hunting, but didn't actually level it up, but that's fine. What about the bow?
Can you teach me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
Can't be a good hunter without being a good archer.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? What do you say to this?
You won't convince me with that. Agreed. Now listen up. Farewell.
I think we did reach a new level there. Nice. That brings our bow skill up to level 5. Very good. Until you reach level 5, you are unable to hold the bow correctly, and when firing, the string will flay your forearm, causing injury, unless you're wearing a vambrace or other arm guard, in which case firing will only drain stamina. I hadn't noticed that. But anyway, we're level 5 now, so it's a moot point. But yeah, okay, very good. Can I learn any more advanced techniques with the bow?
Can you teach me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
I might be able to now that I'm level 5, yes.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Is this enough?
That's not enough.
Oh, alright. Well, he'll go for 160, so...
Agreed. Now listen up. May the Lord...
Cool, that got us up to level 6. So that's quite a bit of experience there. And last but not least...
Can you help me with training my dog?
Certainly.
Let's get Mutt in
I'd
line.
like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Are we agreed?
That's a poor offer.
Alright. 53 it is.
Agreed. Now listen up. Good luck.
Now I don't think I am level 5 yet in Houndmaster, no. I'm just shy.
Can you help me with training my dog?
Imagine he won't be able to train me the more
I'm
advanced
interested
techniques.
in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
Well,
But you know what?
I'll think it over.
We're pretty close to
Farewell.
leveling up, so maybe if I just praise
Good
Mutt,
boy.
that'll be enough. Which I haven't done in a while.
That's my boy.
He's a good boy. He's a good dog. There you go. Leveled us up. We get a new perk point as well. So we've got nice doggy already. So now we can get hunt. With your dog you can hunt games such as hares and deer. You can even try tackling boar. Sick, your dog will attack people on command. And sniffer, your dog can sniff out a foe at a much greater distance, so you can more easily avoid ambushes on your travels. I mean, I guess let's get... Yeah, let's get sick. Our dog will attack people on command. It's probably useful to have that. How is our dog doing anyway? Decent sense of smell and very good obedience. Excellent. Well, now you should be able to train us in some more advanced
Can you help me with training my dog?
dog techniques.
Certainly.
What did you know?
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
By the end of this, Mutt will be doing tricks,
Agree?
rolling over.
That's not enough.
He's going to be such a good, skilled, and well-trained dog.
Agreed. Now listen up. Farewell.
Cool. Okay, so that got us up to level 6. Alright, that's very, very good. I can actually use Mutt to attack regular people that I'm not in combat with now, so that's interesting. But Huntsman Berthold, I heard you might have a problem. You have any work going on?
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going. But I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
Alright, I can handle that.
I ought to be able to handle that.
Fine. So here's the problem. My friend is a birder, and he left a few rare nightingales with me for safekeeping. They're good to trade. Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers. It keeps their wives from fretting when they're off drinking and wenching.
I see.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
Wait, you mean you need me to find them?
Hang on, surely you're not asking me to go flapping around looking for birds?
Not exactly. Luckily, their wings are clipped, so they won't be far, and the watchman in the tower told me they headed off toward Vranik. I have traps prepared. It should be easy enough to catch them in those.
Fine, but how will I know where to put the traps?
I hear they like pine woods, and there's a pine-covered hill just before Vranik.
Right, a bloody great wood.
That's just why you need to listen out. Nightingales have a distinctive song. When you hear it close by, you set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so I can remember the tunes. I'll sing them to you.
I can't wait.
It went something like this.
What? People keep birds like that in their houses? It's like the sound a cat makes when you pull it by the tail.
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd tastes. The question is, can you remember it?
Repeat it one more time.
Can you repeat that?
Of course. Remember it now?
Okay, I see.
Yes, I'll remember.
Right, here are the traps. Don't forget, once you hear a nightingale, set a trap nearby. He ought to be caught in it after a while.
We'll do that.
Alright, a bird in the hand. So we've got some empty bird cages there.
Take care now.
We have to find the nightingales for Berthold the huntsman. And they're over here in, in this area, towards Vranik, he said. Which I guess is over that way, somewhere. Okay, so that's west of Ratai. Isn't there a bandit camp there as well? I think there is. Yes, there is. So we can probably kill two birds with one stone and clear the bandit camp and also find the nightingales. That'll be a job for another day, as will stealing the documents from the rat house and the ring from Wolfram Pruder. But okay, let's finish selling the meat that we've picked up to the innkeepers.
Yeah.
Hail, Captain Bernard. Maybe we'll even spend the night here, or maybe play some Farfel. I don't know. We'll speak to the innkeeper. We'll figure out what we want to do. Okay. So, where's the innkeeper? Can I speak to you?
God save you. What can I do for you?
Take care.
Took a minute for him to fully materialize there.
God grants you health. How may I help you?
I've got some meat for you.
See you later.
What do you have for me? Oh, you got some savior schnapps, but that's about it. You can have the rest of that meat. And that's all. Actually, I guess you can have this Bivoge's Rage Potion as well. Oh, you don't have enough money. Well, I'll hang on to that then. But, yeah, I mean, you can have the rest of the meat.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
Just give me all your gold for it.
Aye, that would do it.
You got a good deal there. You're lucky I just wanted to get rid of it. Probably should have kept one to eat myself, but it's alright. Maybe I should play dice with these folk. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do as well. I need a place to sleep.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
For one night, I guess?
Just the one night?
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
It's not worth that much.
That's too much. I'll have to think it over.
Suit yourself.
Or maybe I'll haggle with you. If I can get you down to a groschen.
You got a bed for the night?
Certainly.
probably going to get annoyed. I'm mucking him
For
around
how
now.
long?
Just a night. Just the one night.
Just the one night?
Alright. Money up front, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price?
Give it to me for 1.6.
What about this?
You won't convince me with that.
I gave you such a good deal on the boar meat, you should be putting me up for free. Alright, 1.8 is fine.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Good stuff. And where is my bed anyway?
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. The second door.
Okay.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. The second door.
How many times can I ask you the same question before you get annoyed?
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the... Your chamber is the one in the middle.
The one in the middle, okay. Alright.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. The second door.
Where do I go?
I'm going to keep
on the
asking
upper floor of the inn. Your chamber is the one in the middle.
I think that's probably all he...
Where do I go?
On the upper
all
floor
he says.
Your chamber is the...
Where do I go?
On the upper floor of the second door.
Where do I...
On the upper floor. The second door.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Can I sleep here?
But you've already got a place to sleep. Or do you want to pay for a longer stay?
No, not right
No,
now.
thank you.
Alright.
Take care.
You learned travel and traveling merchants. Okay. Well, let's, second door, he said. So it's that one. Not that one. I can actually see inside our room. Very good. We've got a chest, which is our chest by the looks of it. That's convenient. We can sleep and save. You know what, maybe let's... What's the time? Yeah, let's do that. We'll sleep and save. And then we'll play a game of Farkle. And then we'll maybe sleep and save again and go and steal those documents from the rat house. So we'll just have a little nap now. It's all about... Yeah, it's all about 7 PM-ish. That's fine. We have the bed until morning, I believe, so... we can still come back. And that should have saved our game, right? Yes. I need to clean myself in a trough somewhere. There's a trough here. Yeah. Still a bit dirty. Let's play some Farkle. If I can.
I'm glad to see you.
Are you?
I feel a lucky throw coming my way. How about you?
Yeah, let's bet... Can I bet more than... Let's bet 100. Let's make it interesting. High stakes. And I will use only these 2 die. Not the beta
See
die.
whose side Lady Luck is on.
You'll be on my side, friend. Maybe. Okay. We'll score and roll again, I guess.
Dice is
Oh,
made
oops.
to be thrown,
I
not
hit
to
the
sit
wrong
on the table
button.
ignored.
I meant to grab the ones. I accidentally hit score and pass. That was a blunder. And he goes and gets 750 off
I
his
don't
first throw.
believe it!
At least he busted, so okay, we're back to pretty much even stakes here. Let's make sure I hit the right button this time. Roll again. Ooh. We want to risk it? Yeah, let's roll again.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Alright. Let's pass now, that's too risky. Oh, good roll. Let's see if he passes or if he rolls again.
Your turn.
Okay, he passed. Nice. What do we have here? Ooh, I see a few sixes. You know what? I'm happy to just take that and bank it.
This'll be the one.
He's got a few unique die, which I would very much like to take from him. So I'll have to maybe follow him to bed and pick his pockets. One, two, three, 4, 5. I think that'll get us some good points. And then at 2. So I think we just score that. You're a little bit behind, buddy.
That's it.
Still, he could always get like 4 1s or 4 6s and just blow us out of the water. Like that. And then he'll get to roll everything again. I should have kept my mouth shut.
What the hell?
Oh, that's lucky. He's very unlucky that he didn't get anything from that. What do we have? I think let's roll again. Nice. Is that 2 1s or 3? 2 1s. Okay. Can't do anything with that. So let's, we'll pass that and score it.
This'll be the one.
He's taking a risk in rolling that.
Damn.
That's a bust. You're not the best dice player, are you, friend? Let's roll all of these again. In the hopes that we can get some more 1s or 5s. There we go. 3 5s. Let's score and pass. Only need 850 now. And then we'll presumably bust him. Because we place such a high bet.
Ooh. Oh no!
Oh, I think we're going to win just on this hand. Yep, 1200. That's game, set, and match.
How in the name of all that's holy?
Yeah. I think he's done. Can I play with this fellow? No.
Take care.
So I can only play with this guy. Now, will I be able to maybe pick his pockets? It'd be a bit of a risk doing it out in the open like this. I very much would like his dice. Yeah, too risky. I'll have to wait for him to go to sleep, I think. I believe he'll sleep in or around the tavern somewhere. But alright, let's maybe wrap things up there. As always, guys, drop a quick save. Thank you for joining me. I will catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down below. And I'll see you next time. As always, take care and have fun.